Do that, just let me know. So everyone has done it, yeah? Great, great, super, super. And so this is really interesting as we go through the 4 stages, which represents certain parts in the 28-day cycle that we go through. But also it represents like the cycle of a lifetime of one woman. So there's many cycles that it's representing, yeah? And so not only is it the moon cycle that we have every month and we go through those stages, but throughout life, it is the life cycle of the woman as well. And so, you know, for example, actually, do you know what? Before we begin, ladies, let's just drop into a little bit of silence, because I know that I need to really just center myself a bit, because the technology just took me off a bit. And I just want to, let's just set the anchor. Let's just drop the anchor. And so coming into easy pose, let's just sit cross-legged, take some deep breaths in and out of the navel. And just take a moment. A few deep breaths, inhaling through the nostrils and exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. And so just stay now. I want you to just stay inside. Keep your eyes closed. And I'm just going to summarize those 4 stages. So staying within yourself, the 4 stages of womanhood. Stay inside, and just for a moment, connect also to your womb space, breathing deeply into your womb. And exhale, releasing. Let's just take a moment to tune in to pre-ovulation, which is the maiden. Pre-ovulation. And the maiden is young, enthusiastic, strong, independent, and determined. She is excitable, courageous, boundless, positive, full of ideas, and excited about the future. She's very enthusiastic, and she has a zest for life. This is also your inner child. This is your happy, healed inner child also, right? There's many layers to this, many layers. The element is air, so she's connected to the heart chakra also. The maiden is the virgin. She is innocent, and she is part of us, that little girl within that sees potential in everything. And she sees magic in everything, right? So just take a moment to connect to that little girl within, the maiden, pre-ovulation, the inner child, the happy little girl. And also just be aware of the shadow side of the maiden. It's very important to see both sides. And so the shadow side of the maiden is naive, self-centered. She's inexperienced, she lacks confidence. She has too many ideas and spends a lot of time in her mind, in thought. She's good at starting things, but she struggles to finish them. She's full of hope and big ideas, but she's easily discouraged. And basically because she's not grounded, she's not fully grounded. And there's a tendency to overcommit, so she makes agreements that she doesn't really want to agree to, you know. She gets overexcited. Also, she's the one that doesn't want to miss out on anything. And so just be aware of that part of you, of the shadow maiden. The season is spring, full of possibility. The element is air, the heart chakra, and the moon phase is the waxing new moon. The rite of passage is the menarche, the getting your period, becoming a woman. And there are many idols that you can connect to: Brigid, Athena, Ostara. And so again, you might have already done your own research, but you'll be able to really go into depth with this even further once we've finished today. And so the tips for this particular part of the cycle is that this is a time for coming up with lots of ideas, for playing and dreaming, you know. Also connects to the moon centers, right? You'll be aware of which moon centers are connected to this part of your cycle. And so lots of ideas, dreaming. So it's a time to make plans and to write things down, and the sky is the limit. Just allow that little inner girl to express her ideas and her dreams. Yeah, all those dreams you had when you were a little girl. Beautiful. And then let's move to ovulation, the mother. And so the mother is the fertile part of us, yes? The part that births things into the world, yeah? She manifests things, those ideas into the world, right? She is compassionate, protective, and nurturing. She is devotional and understanding and encouraging. And so this is what she does for the maiden part of her, right? So she is able to take the energy of that enthusiasm of the maiden and turn it into focused action. She is the one that can make those things happen. The mother, ovulation. She is able to birth both life and creations into the world. Yeah, whatever she is, her project is, whatever her idea is, she's birthing that into the world. The shadow mother, the shadow part, also connect to this part within yourself, is overprotective, smothering and forgetting to look after herself. And she forgets to look after the maiden, right? The inner child, the little one. She rejects her. She is controlling and codependent, abandoning. So first of all, she abandons herself. She abandons the maiden. She abandons the little girl within. She suffers from exhaustion. She doesn't know when to stop. So she's always working and chasing things, running after money, the relationship, the job. She makes others feel guilty for not needing her. So also connect to that part of you, if that is operating within you. And so the season is summer. Everything is fertile. Everything is fertile. The element is fire, connected to the third chakra, right? For making things happen, taking action, manifesting the dreams. The moon phase is the full moon. The rite of passage is marriage or partnership. So maybe that's a business partner also. Boyfriend, girlfriends, and then marriage. So whatever that might be. And again, many idols we can connect. Isis, Gaia, Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, Amma. Some beautiful, goddesses, some beautiful idols to represent the mother part of us. And our tips for this one, this time, this is when actually that we look and feel our best. Yeah, we look and feel our best. And this is an ideal time to commit to what is rising up in you and to go about making it happen, to making commitments for yourself, making it real. And so launch the program, write the book, host the event, whatever it is, change your job. Beautiful. Ovulation. The wise, wild woman is the premenstrual part of the cycle. The wild, wise woman is uninhibited and she is wise. So she has journeyed through maidenhood and motherhood. So she's quite knowledgeable and she knows about her shadow and she's not afraid of her shadow. The wild, wise woman goes to her shadows. This is where she finds her medicine, right? This is where the medicine woman is born, the healer is born. She is in touch with and recognized her inner medicine and magic. And why? Because she's gone into the shadows. And quite possibly that's where she's found it. She's had the courage to do that. She knows her worth. She is guided by her intuition and she calls upon it regularly. And so there is this kind of ruthlessness about her. And she sees through what is important and what isn't. You can't mess with this woman, she's going to see straight through you. And she has the power and she demands respect, right? So she can be a little bit fierce. She's not afraid of what people think of her. And she's not afraid to go and get what she wants. However, the shadow wild woman will be a little crazy. The shadow wild woman will be ruthless, angry, and jealous. She will be vindictive. She will be impatient, blunt, and rude. And so just also connect to that part of you. The season is autumn time or fall time, where things are literally falling away. It's through this one that we're able to clear, that we can recognize our shadows, we can get our medicine, and we can start to heal, and things drop away. Connected to water, to chakra 2, to emotions and feelings. And the moon phase is the waning moon. The rites of passage for this one is a significant loss or mourning, such as death. Loss of a job, loss of a business, separation from a loved one perhaps, something that was a very emotional time for you. Okay, this would have been the rite of passage, a very significant teaching that happened in your life. And so it can be children leaving home, also Saturn returns, or being initiated by a mentor or a teacher. And the idols for this one, of course, Kali. Think about Kali, the wolf, Saraswati, the healer, the medicine woman, the witch. And so this is the best place to let things go, to refine, to perfect, and to refocus, to dance, to sing, and do whatever you can to express and transmute your feelings into passion. It's a great time to declutter your life, to negotiate, to protect your boundaries, and to create powerful and authentic work. Very powerful, the wild wise woman, pre-menstrual. And then finally, ladies, we come to the crone, the one that has been really pushed down, really suppressed, the crone, menstruation. Menstruation. In ancient societies, the crone was highly revered. However, today she's often not given the reverence that she deserves, the crone. Wow. She is the wisdom keeper. I want you to really think about this, guys. She's the wisdom keeper. She has all the knowledge. She is the one that has the ultimate perspective and has nothing left to prove. She is able to see with absolute clarity and advise in a selfless way, as she has no ulterior motives. This is the most powerful one of them all, and yet the most suppressed one of them all. She has a certain patience about her, having been through it all herself, and she does not care what people think. And so the crone part of us is very potent in her wisdom. This is where it lies, in menstruation. We can see through all inauthenticity and the patterns that we are holding. And she still also has a very strong purity about her as well. And this is the time, ladies, when we are the closest to source. We are the closest to source. And so the shadow part of the crone, this woman would be brutal. She would be a hermit. She would be unforgiving and judgmental and bitter. She would be lonely, self-pitying, and defeated. And so it's about menstruation, it's about winter. The element is earth. The moon phase is the dark or the new moon, and the rite of passage is menopause. And the idols, woman of the mist, Baba Yaga, fairy godmother. And so there are lots of things then, lots of little avenues you can explore to connect to this part of you. And the most important part, the crone. Wow, think about that, ladies, think about that. And for many of us, we've been in denial of this part of it. The period, the cycle, the menstruation has been thought of as being like such a time in our life that is a problem and gets in the way of things, and I have to take painkillers, and I have to go to work, and people don't understand. And yeah, wow. But just imagine if we start to honor that part of us and actually put that part first, you know, before our jobs, you know. It's a restful time. So this part of your cycle is a time to rest. It's most important. It's not a time to not believe in that and not to be, you know, not to think I have to be physically active and I have to be productive. No, it's an amazing time to rest. It's an amazing time to make a decision, to get clarity on a future project, or to just be with the energy that's rising with you. To think about a new project you're working on. And so just being aware if also, you know, how your cycle is during menstruation, how it is for you during that time. And so by honoring the body and listening to her pain during these times, rather than trying to numb that pain or push through it, being able to unlock the potent power that is within that. And so connected to the earth is connected to the root chakra. And so just being aware of those, of all that's happening during our cycle. There's a lot of things going on, right? And which phase are you okay in? Which phase are you not okay in? Which phase do you want to spend more time with and begin to honor? And so what's also very beautiful is to do a little ritual. And so just repeat in your mind with me. The womb is not a place to store fear and pain. The womb is a place to create and give birth to life. The womb is not a place to store fear and pain. The womb is a place to create and give birth to life. The womb is not a place to store fear and pain. The womb is a place to create and give birth to life. And so let's just do a little ritual to receive this. And you know, this is a beautiful medicine that was given to a group of women in the jungle in Peru. And so this was the medicine that they received to share with the world, to share with, you know, all of our sisters, to share with our mothers, to share with our daughters, to spread this message, to spread this medicine into the world. And so the Munaiki tribe, a lineage in Peru that channeled this. And so what we're going to do together, and I'll show you also how you can also do this with another sister, and then, you know, we can pass this message on, you know, throughout the world, so we can begin this healing not only of ourselves. I want you to think of the womb. The womb is planet Earth. So it's about healing planet Earth. The womb is planet Earth. And so what we're going to do is We shall all do together the first part of it, and then I shall show you the second part of it, and I will do it with Nora here. So you guys do the first part with me, and then you will see how to give to another woman also. And so Nora, if you just stay seated as you are and not do the first part, okay? Okay. Okay, ladies. And so we're going to raise the arms up. We're going to raise the arms up. So both arms are coming up, and raise the arms up here. And I want you to repeat after me again. Repeat after me, and I'll do one line at a time. Okay? So the womb is not a place to store fear and pain. And now you say it.
The womb is not a place to store fear and pain.
The womb is a place to create and give birth to life.
The womb is a place to create and give birth to life.
Bring your hands over your own womb. Okay, guys. And again, repeat after me. The womb is not a place to store fear and pain.
The womb is not a place to store fear and pain.
The womb is a place to create and give birth to life.
The womb is a place to create and give life to life.
Okay, and then I'll just show you the next part of this. I'm going to then take my hand to Nora's womb. And I'm going to repeat again. The womb is not a place to store fear and pain. The womb is a place to create and give birth to life. And then Nora, I'm going to ask you to repeat that. The womb is not a place to store fear and pain.
The womb is not a place to store fear and pain.
The womb is a place to create and give birth to life.
The womb is a place to create and give life, birth to life.
And bring our palms together. Beautiful, guys. So it is something you can do for yourself, and you know, something that you can share with other sisters also. Thank you so much for that. Beautiful. Now, before we begin our Kriya, I just have some questions for you to contemplate. Okay? And so I shall put them also, I shall type them out for you guys as well. Okay, so the first question, what is your relationship with your period? What is your relationship with your period? And the second one, what is your womb trying to tell you? So what is your womb trying to tell you? And the next one, if you experience pain, whose pain is it? If you experience pain, whose pain is it that you are holding? What is your womb trying to free you from? What is your womb trying to free you from? And so just contemplate those and just see if anything comes to you for a couple of minutes before we begin the Kriya. Just contemplate those, and you know, again, this is something you can take away with you and play with later on. And so if anything is coming to you now, you know, for any of those questions in any particular order, so just stay with those questions for a moment, and I'll put them also here.
Sisters, rise up. We are the water, the sacred cup. It's in our hands that all life grows. It's in your dance, it's in your hands, it's in your love we rise above. It's in your song I hear my soul. So rise up, my sisters, rise up. Let us lift each other up. Sing it from your heart and from your soul.
Okay, ladies, I'm going to ask you to stop writing now, and it's something that you can continue in your own time. And so yesterday, and that are here today. And if you were here yesterday and joining today, then this is the Kriya that we did in the women's workshop yesterday. I'm going to do it today because I need to record it again. And yeah, many of you missed it, or the recording just wasn't good. And it's really interesting, isn't it interesting how the universe works? Because like, we don't have any shivers in the space today. There's no men here, which is kind of interesting. Unless like somebody out there is a man, send me a message right now. But it looks like it's all ladies. Is there any men out there? If you are a brother, can you just let me know? This Kriya will change your life, by the way. No, it looks like we're all sisters, but fortunately, let me tell you that if there is a brother in the house, that this Kriya, which is actually really good for releasing menstrual tension and especially tension around the ovaries and in the womb area. This is very important for women, but also it does say that this Kriya is good for men also, for balancing the sexual energy, both in the feminine and the masculine. And it also really helps prostate. So, you know, if there is a man in the house or there's one that's going to come in soon, it's also good for him. And so let's just begin by sitting in easy pose and just take a few moments to come to center. Breathing deeply in and out of your navel point. For ladies, in and out of the womb, connect to your womb area today. And especially if you are on your moon cycle, to really connect to the moon cycle. Yesterday's workshop was all about the moon cycle and how important this time is, how precious this time is, how powerful and potent this time is. And so really, really honoring the womb. And also the masculine can do this also. And so the masculine can also connect to the womb. He came from the womb as well. And so just breathing deeply into the womb space. And we have all taken birth through the womb, through our mothers. And so really connecting also to the energy of the mother. Breathing in and out, finding your center, grounding, connecting. And let's bring the palms together, rubbing your palms together, creating some heat in your hands. And then allowing your palms to come apart about 4 to 6 inches, connecting to the energy flow between your palms, connecting to 72,000 nadis, the energy body, and the womb. Think of the womb space as planet Earth, birthing the new age, the new world. And so first we have to heal the womb of the feminine. Make this space sacred. Beautiful. Pressing your palms together, applying a little pressure, taking your elbows out to the side, coming into alignment with your dharma, with your purpose. And let's tune in with the mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times. I bow to the inner light, the inner teacher, the inner guru. Let's take a deep breath in to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om deep breath in and create some space beyond your mind, beyond your body, beyond your emotions. A space to heal, to receive, to recreate life, to give birth to new ideas, new ways. And exhale, release, bringing your hands down to your knees and slowly begin to rotate your spine counterclockwise, anti-clockwise, spiraling the energy down into the earth, connecting to the earth, to our mother, to the womb. Slowly change direction, take that circle the other way. center, straight spine. Finding your center, your navel points. Beautiful. Bringing your hands forwards to your front foot. And if you want to, you can come onto your knees also for this posture, or you can stay in easy pose. I just want to let you guys know that there's a big storm brewing here. And so there may be thunder, and hopefully the connection will be okay. Okay. And so from here, we're going to inhale, arch the spine, lift and open the chest. Exhale, completely relax the spine back. Strong breath in your nostrils, inhaling forwards, exhaling back. Keep your head steady, focus third eye point. Off you go. Powerful movement, guys, powerful breath. Taking a deep breath in, straight spine and hold. Squeezing root lock, so squeeze the sex organs tight, navel to spine, draw the energy up, hold it, maintain it. Exhale, release. Allow the energy to circulate. Coming back to easy pose if you're on your knees, coming back to easy pose and bringing the soles of your feet together. So here we do the butterfly, so you're going to bounce the knees, quite a rapid bounce, and if you want to, you can do breath of fire with this. The breath of fire or long deep breathing. Powerful movement, powerful breath, and just remember, ladies, if you're on your moon cycle, first 3 days, then do the long deep breathing and not breath of fire. Focus third eye point. Take a deep breath in, straight spine, hold. Squeezing root lock, navel, draw the energy up. And exhale. Staying in this position And in this upright position, this is the inhale. As you exhale, you come forwards. Powerful breath in your nostrils. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Taking a deep breath in as you come up, hold. And again, root lock, navel. And exhale, release. Back to easy pose, cross-legged. And bringing your hands onto your shoulders, fingertips in front, thumbs behind. Breathing strongly through your nostrils, inhaling to the left and exhaling to the right. Powerful breath, powerful movement. You can mentally chant, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Taking a deep breath in, center, hold. Squeeze root lock, able to spine, draw the energy up. And release. Find your center. Resting your hands on your knees. As you inhale, squeeze the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, drop down. Powerful breath in your nostrils. deep breath in, squeeze the shoulders up, squeeze tight. Exhale, release. Dropping your chin forwards and slowly taking the chin to the right shoulder, head circles, coming all the way round. Relax the jaw. Slowly changing direction. Coming back to center. Okay, so we're now ready to begin this Kriya. Maybe stretch your legs out and give them a little bit of a shake out if you need to, a little bit of a massage. And then the first posture, we're going to begin on the knees in rock pose. So coming onto your knees in rock pose. Beautiful. And then from this position, you're going to extend your left leg back, straight back. Extend your left leg straight back. And then from here, you're going to lie down on top of your thigh, bringing your forehead to the ground with your arms down by your side and your palms facing upwards. And so bring yourself into the posture. You can use cushions, bolsters if you need to, make adaptations. And we're going to stay in this posture. And you know, this posture is actually a meditation in itself. It will really take you into some areas. And so stay with your breath, go deep. A very beautiful posture. The pituitary gland is stimulated and the ovaries are relaxed. Stay with it. Turn it into a meditation. Stay with your breath.
Mother, I feel you under my feet. Father, I hear your heartbeat within me. My spirit flies free.
breath in and bring yourself up. Bring yourself up. You're going to transition to the other side. Take your time, slowly move to the other side, extending the right leg back this time. Lying down over the left thigh, the left knee, forehead to the ground. Ideally, the arms are down by your side with your palms facing upwards. Posture is a meditation in itself, relaxes the ovaries. So have the intention to relax the womb, relax the ovaries. All the muscles. Breathe deep.
I can hear you now. The story circles, it comes back around. We chant a call and watch them all go through. That door I never saw, I never knew. Me and you, we come from earth and water, straight from that mountain's daughter. Back to the mother, we must journey now. Riding up on the wings of sound. Hear it now. That only tree is upside down. Branches in the ground. Those roots in sky open third eye up past the nectar out. Inside the heart is that eternal space. That melody showed me my own true face. You chant a call, I chant a call. All in the one in the all. Love on the rise, it never falls.
Last minute, stay with it. Go deep, breathe deep. Relax the womb.
Reach out your hand and I can pull you in.
Taking a deep breath in, bringing yourself up, stretching the leg out if you need to, and then coming back to rock pose, sitting on your heels in rock pose. For this next posture, you're going to just take one hand and begin to massage the throat, and from the collarbone kind of wave-like motions coming up around the throat, circular wave-like movements massaging the throat, the fifth chakra. Releasing any tension in this area. The jaw, underneath the jaw. Beautiful. And relax. So the second part of this one, we're going to take the heels of the hand. So this part of your hand here, the heels of the hand, and we're going to start to massage the ears. And so you want to think about massaging the earlobes, so circular movements to massage the earlobes, and you can also move up and down as well. Yeah, and circular movements, massaging the whole of the earlobes. Staying on your heels in lock pose. We're going to bring the hands into Venus lock with the left thumb on top and bringing your hands behind you, drawing your arms down. And here we do torso twists, inhaling to the left and exhaling to the right. It's a powerful movement, a powerful breath through your nostrils. Stay with it, keep up. minutes. Stay with your breath. Keep up. Take a deep breath in, straight spine, squeeze Mula Bandha, root lock, hold. Imagine the energy flowing up the center of the spine, rejuvenating and at the same time relaxing the whole body. Exhale, release. So next posture, what you're going to do, so maybe you just want to watch the demonstration first. So you're going to be lying down on the ground with your legs wide, And then you're going to be bringing your hands onto your shoulders and your elbows are resting on the ground from here, okay? And so the idea is to take a deep breath in and then slowly bring yourself up, and you need to engage all the muscles to lift yourself up, up, up. Maybe your legs come up, maybe you have to bend your knees, and then you're going to come forwards to the center as far as you can. If you can get your forehead to the ground, then that's great, but just come as far as you can, okay? So this is what we're going to do. So bring yourself lying down on the ground with your legs wide, And let's take a deep breath in and then slowly start to bring yourself up, engage all the muscles to bring yourself up and then come forwards. Maybe your forehead comes to the ground. Stay in this posture. Stay in this posture. Relaxed breathing. So go deep, deep breath. Stay with whatever comes. Beautiful. Stay with it.
go, given to the earth. These mountains tall, they are my only walls in this temple where I bow. I see.
Slowly inhaling, bringing yourself up and slowly lying all the way back down. Muscle by muscle, so engage. Notice if that movement is nice and smooth, or if there's kind of gaps in it or jerks, or just little bits that are disconnected. Coming all the way back down. Again, keeping your hands on your shoulders and your elbows on the ground. Beautiful. And again, take a deep breath in, engage all the muscles and bring yourself up. Bring yourself up. Raise your legs, bend your knees if you need to. Coming up and taking yourself over to the left knee, the left side of your body, the left knee. Head to the left knee. Stay in this posture. Relaxed breathing.
Let us lift each other up. Sing it from your heart and from your soul. I see. I see.
Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take another deep breath in and exhale. One more time, in and exhale. And then again, inhaling, coming up and lowering yourself back down to the ground, engaging the muscles as much as you can. Really engage the abdomen. Very good for strengthening the abdomen and releasing tension caused by anxiety. Tension caused by anxiety stored in the womb starts to release and let it go. Okay, let's take another deep breath in and slowly start to bring yourself up, engage everything. Bringing yourself up. This time you're going to come over to the right knee. Head towards the right knee. Coming down as far as you can. Breathing here. Relaxed breath. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhaling, coming up And again, lying all the way down, engaging the muscles. Go down as smoothly as you can. And relax. Beautiful. Drawing the knees in towards your chest and giving them a squeeze, gently massaging the lower back into the ground. And then rocking on your spine, stimulate your whole spine, come all the way up to seated. And so the next posture that we have is a knee and elbow walk. And so if you are on a hard surface, then you might want to have a pillow, something to cushion, because we're going to be on the very bony parts of the body, so basically the elbows and the knees. And the idea is that you kind of want to walk backwards and forwards on your mat as if you were crawling, but it's going to be with the knees and the elbows. And so I'll just show you what this looks like. So you're going to come onto your elbows with your hands up by your shoulders. Okay, your knees are on the ground and you're going to lift your feet up towards your buttocks and point your toes up towards the ceiling. And then you're going to begin to walk backwards and forwards. So just like this, backwards and forwards. It's an interesting posture, right? And we're going to be here for 3 minutes. So just make sure that if you need cushioning, that you've got it for your elbows and for your knees. And then come into the posture, so elbows on the ground, and you want your hands up by your shoulders, lift your feet up, point your toes up towards the sky, and begin knee and elbow walk, backwards and forwards. If you can, lift your head, lift your chin.
With our steps, the moon she shines in the silence of your mind. Close your eyes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. La luna.
Beautiful, last minute. Stay with it.
What is the sound of the song in your heart? Listen close. Dance wildly, my love. Let's throw
backs, turn over onto your backs and completely relax. And again, really take your attention to the womb area, your tummy, and release and let go. The tension caused by anxiety, caused by fear, by stress. By the collective wounded feminine, by the patriarchal system that doesn't honor the womb or the cycle of the feminine. Let go of all that you are carrying here. Completely let it go. Beautiful. Again, draw your knees up and give them a squeeze, gently massaging the lower back into the ground. We're almost done, ladies. Rocking on your spine, coming all the way up to seated. We now have a posture called lotus walk. So if you can bring yourself into full lotus, then bring yourself into full lotus. And if that's not going to work for you, then half lotus is also okay. And if that's not going to work for you, then easy pose is also okay. And the idea is that you need to kind of shuffle, like swing your butt through your hands as you go in a forwards direction. So going down, if you like, your mat, but you don't go backwards. When you get to the end, you need to turn, and then you're going forwards again. And so you're swinging your butt through your hands. Okay, it's called lotus walk. Off you go. You're almost there.
This earth we walk upon with our steps. The moon, she shines in the silence of your mind. Close your
Find your inner strength. Keep up for one more minute. Beautiful. We just have one more posture to complete this set. Maybe just give your legs a bit of a shake out. And this is quite a, like, if you like, the ultimate posture. And it is a back platform that we are going to do. And so in back platform, you're going to extend your legs in front of you and your feet are going to be together and you're pointing through your toes. Your hands behind you, and you're lifting up to form this straight line. And in this posture, keep your chin tucked in and look towards your feet, towards your toes. And the idea is that you're going to walk. And so you need to move your hands and your feet. And so really it's best to kind of go side to side. I found this the better way to do it. Okay. And if you need to bend your knees, if you find it's getting too strong, you can bend your knees and do it also with bent knees. And relax when you need to and then come back into it. Okay. And so this is it, last posture, and then we have a beautiful relaxation. Extend your legs forwards, feet together, hands behind, and your hand position might change. You know, find something that works for you. Bring yourself up, form that nice straight line, lift your pelvis and begin to walk in back platform. So it's best to kind of shift, kind of like side to side. Do your best, keep up, keep your chin tucked, looking towards your feet. Bring yourself down, all the way down into relaxation, coming all the way down. Powerful posture, walking in back platform. Very good for releasing mental anxiety and tension. Completely relax now, release and let go. And focus on the womb area around your tummy. Make a connection here to the womb, to this space, to this sacred space, honoring this space, honoring the menstrual cycle, the gift of life, and birthing many things into this world. Creation, beautiful. So just very gently start to bring yourself back to your breath and to your body. into this space. And so breathing a little more deeply, taking the breath into the womb. Bring your hands over your womb. Making that connection to this sacred space. This creative center. Honoring the moon cycle. And then just gently drawing up your knees and giving them a squeeze, gently massaging the lower back. And rubbing the soles of the feet and the palms, stimulating all of the points in your hands and in your feet. And then rocking on your spine backwards and forwards. Coming all the way up to seated. So we're going to finish with a powerful meditation for regulating the menstrual cycle. So we are all sisters here together, and so we can do this meditation. And so many of us, the moon cycle is out of balance. We are disconnected from the moon because we are also disconnected from planet Earth, and we are ultimately disconnected from ourselves. And so with this amazing practice that we have, we can reconnect with ourselves, with planet Earth, with the moon, with the 11 moon centers, and then bring balance back to this amazing system and bring divinity, bring grace and honor to our bodies. And so, yeah, this is really, really good meditation. And often the menstrual cycle is out of balance, obviously because we're disconnected. Can be also due to pharmaceutical drugs, recreational drugs, and birth control. Yeah, let's not forget that one. And, you know, birth control is an interesting one. I can remember not having any periods for probably about 3 years, actually. And I, at that time, thought it was the best thing ever, you know, because, of course, I didn't honor my period. It was something that I dreaded every month. I didn't know how to honor it. Nobody taught me about the sacredness of this time. And so can you imagine? I didn't bleed for 3 years. And yeah, I mean, fortunately now I don't have those things in my system. And wow, and even the whole cycle for me is much, much, much more pleasant since I started to honor this part of me. And so this is a really important meditation for women, even if you are bleeding regularly every month, to start to heal the wounds around the bleeding, around having this period that we have every month, which has been really suppressed by the patriarch. And so this will also heal the pain that is often the collective wounded feminine, and the pain that we have endured through our lineage, through our ancestors, and the shame around this as well, not just in this birth, but in the births behind us. And that is all carried here in this space, in this womb space. So a very important meditation for women. And how it goes, we're actually chanting the Panj Shabad. So many of you will know this from Kirtan Kriya. And so it's Sa, Ta, Na, Ma, okay? And Sa means the infinite. Ta, the infinite coming into this physical world. Na is death, and Ma is rebirth. So it's also the whole cycle of the spirit. Many cycles, you know, not just the moon cycle, but the lifetime cycle of the woman, the phases that we go through, yeah, the 4 phases of womanhood. which we were talking about yesterday. And then, yeah, the moon cycle. And so how it goes is that it's an inhale in 4 parts through your nostrils as you touch the tip of each finger and listen to the Panch Shabad. Yeah, so 4 parts, sa, ta, na, ma, will be 4 sniffs in. Yeah, it would look like this. 4 sniffs in, and then we do 1 long exhale. Also to sa, ta, na, ma. So the exhale is also to sa, ta, na, ma, but is 1 exhale. Inhaling 4 parts. Exhale once to 4. So there's 8 beats, yeah? And so I will play the Panch Shabad so you can hear it, and then we will all be together in the same rhythm. And we will start by inhaling the 4 parts with the fingers as well, yeah? Yeah, and then just stay on the little finger as you exhale. 4 parts, and then again. And then exhale. Okay. And your eyes are closed, so simply keep them closed, focused at the 3rd eye point. So have your thumb ready on your index finger. Ready to start. I'll bring your palms together at the heart center, apply a little pressure, taking your elbows out to the side. Breathing in and out of your womb. Connect to the divine. Giving birth to divinity, giving birth to the divine masculine through the divine feminine. First, it starts with us to honor this space. Dignity, with grace, with divinity, to walk this path. We finish with the blessing, the long time sun. First blessing is for yourself, and then for your friends and for your family, and then for all beings on planet Earth. So first blessing for yourself and for the feminine, the womb space, the creation.
May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way home. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way home. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way home. Guide your way
So let's close with 3 satnams. Truth is my name. Take a deep breath in. Let's bring the hands up, Lotus Mudra. And so opening up to receive the blessings, the guidance, the abundance to walk this path as the divine feminine, to walk this path with grace, with dignity, with purity, with radiance, to give birth to the divine masculine. We are all connected. Peace to all. Bring the hands to the third eye. And keep shining your light bright, light to all, and to the heart center. Love to all. Satnam.
Satnam. Satnam.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. So there's just a couple of things that I want to invite you to do before we actually share. I'm going to partner you up. I hope you can stay, guys, and then I'll partner you up so you can share your experience with somebody else. And so what I invite you to do is, first of all, consider the following. Do you believe you need to be busy in order to be productive? Okay. What could you delegate to Mother Earth? This is so beautiful. What could you delegate to Mother Earth while you spend time relaxing? So it says to put in your requests to Mother Earth. And a little thing for you to practice, a letter, it's called A Letter to My Daughter. A letter to my daughter. And so write a letter to yourself from the Great Mother. Isn't that beautiful? What does she want you to know? What does she want you to remember from the Great Mother? And maybe you want to visualize this as the old wise woman in the future. She's going to write a letter to you. Also, it's also a representation of Mother Earth. You know, what does Mother Earth want from you? And so to write yourself a letter. Very beautiful practice. And so thank you for all of you that managed to stay. It was a little bit challenging today, right, with the technology, but I'm so glad that some of you managed to stay in. I know that some had to leave. So thank you. And I'm going to put you together into groups, So I'm just going to go over the questions again. So basically you're going to write a letter to yourself. Some people didn't hear. You're going to write a letter to yourself as the Great Mother. You're going to write a letter to yourself. And I will send this out in the email as well, okay? I will send it in the email as well. And the question was, because somebody is asking again, do you believe you need to be busy in order to be productive? And what could you delegate to Mother Earth so that you can relax? You know, the women of this world and this time have so much tension. And the tension is all stored in the womb area, in the ovaries. There's so much tension stored here. So we really have to learn to relax. Yeah, a letter to my daughter. And so basically you're going to be in the future, your future self, writing a letter to you. Yeah, writing a letter. Or you can do it as Grandmother Earth, you know, she's going to write to you also. What is she asking of you at this time? You know, Mother Earth, we are connected, so connected to the earth. What does she want from you? I will send it out in the email also. So I'm gonna put you into 2 so you can share. One of you might be a 3 if it's an odd number, and just have a little bit of a sharing about maybe the questions we contemplated this morning, a little bit of a sharing how the Kriya was for you.